Oh, no, sorry. I forgot. I had one thing to do. One. Is to press a button. I didn't even press the button. So I was talking to you guys. And then Liam said, well, you're not live. So, there you go. Bonjour tout le monde. Bonjour à tout le monde. Bonjour à Joe. Richard, bonjour. Sorry, I can't. It's too small. The pop-up chat is too small for me. Diplomatic Boy, bonjour. Chandra, Sarah. And welcome to our new members, Myrna. I can see Odi Della Rarited. Bonjour Vasu, bonjour Reshma, bonjour à tout le monde. Today is a special lesson on prepositions. We're going to look at how to use the prepositions when we refer to cities or places, especially. Bonjour Gisela, Lila. Hi, Chinsi. So sorry, it's going too fast. And Chris. And bonjour. Okay. I hope you like my new set. We have this beautiful new light, Learn French with Alexa sign, which we are very happy about. Well, Adam was very happy about this one, so we let him play with that. Bonjour à tous. Today is a lesson, and we are going to cover a few sentences where you have to guess what prepositions you have to put in. Okay, it is of A1, A2 level. It is not a high level, but I think that even if you are a B2, B1, you would maybe take advantage of that lesson. You will learn something. I'm pretty certain of that. It's incredible, Adam. Great job. Oh, you like it? Oh, he's going to be very pleased. Bonjour Mariam, I love your video. Love from Iran. And bonjour à l'Iran, bien sûr. Right, okay, here we go. I'm going to make myself small. And here we go. Zoop. Tiny. Well, I think it worked. Did it work? Yes. And in today's exercise, we are going to have a look at a few sentences. I'm going to, first of all, guide you through what preposition goes where before what, okay? And it's going to be 5-10 minute lessons, which maybe some of you know, maybe some of you do not know, okay? Well, it doesn't hurt to cover these again. So basically, prepositions are all about, where things are. It could be on, it could be under, it could be between, and so on, etc. In that case, it's how we are going to say in, as in France, or in Canada, or at the post office, etc., etc. And we've got different ways of doing that, and I've split them into two groups, two categories. The first group of prepositions are all about prepositions used with countries, okay? And what you need to know is that certain countries in French are either feminine or masculine. Indeed, we have feminine and masculine country, okay? A lot of the time it has to do with the word itself, whether it ends with an E or not, okay? Most likely, if the word ends with an E, it is going to be referred as a country with a feminine gender, as in I'm talking about the word, okay? France, we will see, is a feminine country, okay? If you have any questions about this very topic, you can ask me, okay? Bonjour, I love your new setup, madame. Oh, Chintier, Rajaram, thank you. C'est le premier live avec vous, and I love your videos. Rash, woo, woo. Thank you for being here. And bonjour à Greg from Australia. En Australie. So when do you use I live in France? So how do you say in French using that preposition? It is in French en. So here is the en. So any we are talking about countries here, and countries in French is called pays. Have a look. Le pays. Okay, le pays. Weirdly, pays is always masculine. The word le pays. Now, when you're going to look at this sentence, I live in France, okay? You're going to say either en for a country, au for a country, and au, A-U-X for a country. So it's either the country is of feminine gender, and we will use en, such as je vis en France. Je vis en France. As you can see, we are using en because France is feminine, okay? Now, je vis means I live, but you could say je vais en France. I'm going to France. Je vais en France, okay? You wouldn't say je vais au France. You wouldn't say je vais à France. You have to use the preposition en to refer to the country France because France is feminine. You get me? Okay, whoop, whoop, okay. Now, another way of saying to the or I live in would be au. And this one, quite often, is a contraction of a and le. When we're using it with a country, we use au, no matter what, okay? You wouldn't say à le Canada, because Canada is masculine, you would say au Canada. For example, tu habites au Canada. Tu habites au Canada. But you could say tu vas au Canada. You're going to Canada, okay? So if you look at it this way, en could be in, but it could be to as well, okay? So it's quite versatile, this en and this au and this au. And you're going to see that we see it in another context as well a bit later on. But let's concentrate solely on the countries here. So we've got en, au. When you use AUX, it's because the country is plural, okay? Plural. For example, je suis aux Pays-Bas. Pays-Bas. Now, in Pays-Bas, these are the Netherlands, okay? Now, the pays refers to country, but to the land as well. And bas refers to law. So that's how we refer to the Netherlands, as the country law. Okay, so je suis aux Pays-Bas, and Pays-Bas is plural. So we are going to use au, A-U-X, okay? And again, au could be the contraction of aller, okay? But we don't say aller, we would say au. And again, au, just singular, could be the contraction of le, okay? But we use au. In that case, it always remains en, au, and au. Again, if you have any questions before we do the exercise, let me know. Bonjour Alexis et tout le monde. J'espère que vous allez bien. Oui, merci Wassu. Ma'am, I can't talk in the proper manner. Some people are laughing. Lalita, who's laughing at you? Who? Who? I want names, and I'm going to sort them out. Okay? Who? Anyway, so now we've looked at the way we refer to the preposition talking about countries. Now, when it comes to cities, it's not the same as the countries' prepositions. It looks like this, okay? Ah. So have a look at that. It's always a. So you are going to say je vais à, and then the city, okay? So think of any city and then use a before that. So j'habite à or je vais à, for example, ou je vis à, okay? In that case, I use Paris. J'habite à Paris. But actually, you know that I don't live in Paris, I live in London. So I would say j'habite à Londres, because Londres is a city, okay? So it can be in any cities as well. Maybe you can tell me on the, you could tell me where you live actually. So if you wanted to say, I live in France, in Paris, in English we use in, but in French we would say, j'habite en France, à Paris. So we're using two different prepositions. One that refers to a country, feminine, and the other one for a city, à. It will always be à, okay? You wouldn't say en Paris, for example. The next preposition, it's about specific places, okay? For example, if it's a feminine places such as boulangerie, which is a bakery, we would say à la, okay? À la, to the, à la. So, tu vas à la boulangerie. Tu vas à la boulangerie. You're going to the bakery. Here, there is no contraction because we can say à la, because boulangerie is feminine, okay? Again, all the shops, I'm going to say something maybe silly here. Maybe I need to fact check that. But boulangerie, boucherie, épicerie, bibliothèque, mairie, they're all feminine by the look of it, actually. Except for restaurant, because it ends with the T, the rest ends with an E. Cinema ends with an A, so it's masculine. Yeah, actually, that would be interesting to see that. So, j'habite à Saskatchewan. I'm so sorry. You know, I need to bring my computer a bit closer to me. J'habite à Nantes en France, Kate. J'habite à Annaba, très bien. J'habite à New Delhi, c'est parfait. J'habite en Angleterre. J'habite au Sudan. J'habite au Japon, à Sendai. Très bien. J'habite à Philadelphia. J'habite aux États-Unis. That's perfect. J'habite à Mombasa. Il habite en Inde. Perfect. Okay, you're very good, very good, very good. J'habite à Bali. Okay.
Command and plus, you can zoom into the page.
Command plus?
Command on your keyboard plus the plus button.
Alors, where's the command button?
Next to the space bar.
Space bar. What's the space bar?
And the plus button near the backspace.
Yeah.
Should zoom in.
Ah, yes. Oh, thank you. Yes, thank you. Yeah, do you know, I think I'm having some issue looking at things, watching things now. That is so much better. Thank you. All right, here we go. J'habite aux États-Unis, à Utica, très bien. Toronto, Canada, Mario. J'habite à Toronto, au Canada. Hein? Et Saskatchewan is in Canada, au Canada. Donc, j'habite à Saskatchewan, au Canada. Brian, okay? Now remember, A, you name the town, and O, you name the country. Another preposition would be the A plus an L apostrophe. Okay, that happens when the place that it follows starts with a vowel or an H, such as, ils se rendent à l'hôtel. Ils vont à l'hôtel. They are going to the hotel, okay? Or, tu achètes du sel à l'épicerie. Can you say that? You're buying salt at the grocery store. So, l'épicerie. And weirdly, hôtel and épicerie have a gender. But in that case, it doesn't matter because it begins with a vowel or an H. Regardless of the gender, you still put L with an apostrophe. Okay. J'habite au Tibet. Très bien. Où habitez-vous, Madame Alexa? Tissé, j'habite à Londres, en Angleterre. C'est là que j'habite. Je viens du Tibet. Alors, now I've got a problem, Liam. How do you reduce it? I'm so sorry.
The minus button.
Because I can't read. Yeah, thank you. Right. You wouldn't know that I own an online business, you know, teaching French, because thank God I have amazing, clever people helping me with all these tech things. J'habite à Singapour. Madame, in country Mexico is an exception. J'habite à Mexico. Yes, you're right. Oh, wow. Thank you for that. J'habite à Mexico. You wouldn't say j'habite au Mexico. Au Mexique. No, you would say j'habite à Mexico, Mexique. No, you would say Mexique. You don't say Mexico in French. You say j'habite au Mexique. C'est ça. J'habite au Mexique. That's not j'habite à Mexico. That's a very, because we do use Mexico as well. But we say j'habite au Mexique. We use the French word for Mexico. Okay, and to finish for the masculine places, you would say au, you know, just like before. And this, again, what I was explaining earlier on, this is to avoid the contraction à le. For example, je vais au musée. I'm going to the museum. Et nous allons au parc. Because parc and musée are masculine. And for au plus plural, again, to avoid à les, okay. For example, je vais au toilette, I'm going to the toilet. Now, toilet is plural in French, okay? So you would refer, I'm going to the toilet, but you would say not aller, but au, okay? And then you've got another one, and in a minute we're going to do this exercise. This is where I need you. Now, chez, C-H-E-Z, is referred to someone's house, okay? A place or, and make note of that, a professional workplace, okay? When I mean professional workplace, that means, for example, you're going to the hairdresser, you're going to the dentist, you're going to the doctor, you're going to the butchers, you're going to the bakers, not the bakery, that's not the same preposition, bakers, okay? And you would say chez. Ils vont chez Marie, they're going to Mary's house, technically. Vous avez rendez-vous chez le dentiste, you have an appointment at the dentist. We both use chez. One is someone's house and one is a professional workplace, okay? And another little exception which we sometimes use en, not only for the country, but when you refer to a place in general, such as je vais en ville, I'm going to town. Il est en prison, he is in prison, for example. Okay, so en is a little exception of to the rule, but you would use it mainly to a place in general. We cover that in so much more details in the support guide available with this lesson. Okay, right. So now, j'habite, Madame. Is this correct? Oh my goodness, I've got some issues with my. No, that's fine, thank you. Madame, j'habite à Paris, aux Philippines. Yeah? Is Paris? J'habite à Paris, aux Philippines. That's correct, technically, but is it geographically correct? I'm not sure. Okay. So, why are we doing aller or alle? Is it grammatically wrong, or for people just prefer to not use it? No. It's grammatically wrong. You don't use it, especially when prepositions. Sometimes you have a le and a li, but the context will be very different to the preposition, okay? Right. And Rashma, je vais chez moi. Absolutely. I'm going back to mine. Je suis chez moi, okay? And Frozen Frog, j'habite au Japon, okay? So, we are going to have this, and we are going to read, and you're going to tell me which preposition goes into the gap. To start with, here we go. Est-ce que tu habites Belgique? What preposition goes there? Est-ce que tu habites Belgique? Est-ce que tu habites Belgique? To write the accent on letter A, don't know how to write with the correct accent. I don't know, it depends what PC you have. Oh, on keyboard PC, I wouldn't know. Okay, so here we go. Reshma, en, Manisha, Daniela, A, okay, FIFO, en, Chiara, O, Belgique. Now, what we need to understand here is Belgique. So Belgique is a country, we agree, yeah? Belgium, okay? Do you live in Belgium? Okay. Not only Belgique is a country, it is also feminine. Okay. So Belgique is a feminine country. Now, do you remember which preposition we use for feminine country? Now, alpha, this is not a plural, it's feminine. Est-ce que tu habites en Belgique? Absolutely, en Belgique, okay? It is not au because Belgique is feminine. Now, the way you can do it is, okay, what letter does it end with? It ends with an E, okay? So therefore, it is very likely to be feminine. And what preposition goes with a feminine country? It's en. Well done, you guys. And yes, Greg is en Belgique. J'habite en Belgique. J'habite en Belgique. Très bien. With the liaison. Okay? Right. Next. J'ai pris rendez-vous le coiffeur. What preposition do you use here? J'ai pris rendez-vous le coiffeur. J'ai pris rendez-vous le coiffeur. Liam Fifo. J'ai pris rendez-vous le coiffeur. Alors, on a chez le coiffeur, très bien. Chez Manisha, Daniela, Alison, Chiara. Chez, ok. Afsar, tête, chez, très bien. Ok. So, j'habite, Greg. J'ai pris rendez-vous au coiffeur. Now, can I just say, Greg, this is a very common mistake that even French people make. Ok, je suis allée au coiffeur. Je suis allée au docteur. It's okay, but it's wrong. Okay, but you would hear it not only with non-French speakers, but with French speakers. It is grammatically wrong. So we consider that as a professional place. So as if you were going to someone's house. So it is chez le coiffeur. Remember, chez le docteur, chez le coiffeur, chez le dentiste. So, j'ai pris rendez-vous chez le coiffeur. Peux-je dire avec le coiffeur? Reshma, puis-je dire? You can't say peux-je. Puis-je, P-U-I-S. Puis-je dire avec le coiffeur? J'ai pris rendez-vous avec le coiffeur. Yes, you can actually. J'ai pris rendez-vous avec le coiffeur. Mais c'est pas faux. It's not wrong, actually. I love Greg. Okay, FIFO loves Greg. Me too. I've known Greg for a while. Alors, you cannot Z-E say à le coiffeur. Okay, à le coiffeur. You can't say that. Okay, so, j'ai pris rendez-vous chez le coiffeur. Chez le coiffeur. Très bien. Alors, the next one. By the way, j'ai pris is I took, I've taken. It's a passé composé, meaning I got an appointment at the hairdressers, yeah? J'ai pris comes from prendre, to take, okay? And here we are using the passé composé. I have taken an appointment, a rendezvous at the hairdressers, okay? So here we go. Next one. Nous achetons de la viande boucherie. Nous achetons de la viande. And what is the preposition here? Nous achetons de la viande. So Daniela à la. Love Life, merci, ok. Bowman à la. Lamek au, ok. Chandra à la boucherie. Sheila, Alison. No, Sheila. Gisela à la. Okay. So, Sherry, does anyone have any tips on how to excel in IGCSE French? Cherry Lily, we have tons of GCSE material for you, and it's very similar for the from the IGCSE. Check the website out. As a matter of fact, 15% off. I'm going to plug that one. 15% off on the complete French course, which should help you with the GCSE. Look at the website. We have the full course on GCSE as well. So here we go. Right, plugged. Nous achetons de la viande chez la boucherie. Glory, no. Okay. Let me explain. Boucherie here is the place, okay? So because it's feminine, we're using à la. However, it's not the butchers. The butchers will be boucher, okay? Boucher, boucher. No, sorry about that. Boucher, okay. So boucher is the butchers. If you wanted to use the boucher instead of the boucherie, you would say nous achetons de la viande chez le boucher. Okay? Chez le boucher. Okay? So you can do it this way, either à la boucherie, but chez le boucher, but not chez la boucherie. Here you've mixed the two. Okay? Bonjour Dina, welcome to the French Club. Now follow us, because we have a lot of members that follow us on Learn French with Alexa, the YouTube channel, where you access exclusive live lessons, which I'm going to give soon in 30 minutes, and where also you access all the support guides available with the videos that I create for YouTube. How do I know feminine places and masculine places to differ them? Shema, such a good and clever question. the way I see it is that look at the word and does it end with an E? If it ends with an E, it's so likely to be a feminine country or feminine place, okay? Le boucher, I mean, does it have to be masculine? Le boucher? No, you could say la bouchère. But regardless, you would still say chez. Chez la bouchère. It's someone's place. Working, professional place, yeah? Okay? Bonjour, manger et voyager. Manger et voyager, that's French. Sorry, so sorry. I was pronouncing it as if it wasn't French. J'ai hâte de partir en vacances. Have a look at this one. J'ai hâte de partir en vacances, États-Unis. And I know that we've seen this preposition a minute ago. J'ai hâte de partir en vacances, and just after the preposition is États-Unis. So it is Ashintier aux États-Unis. Well done. Chandra, oh. Daniela, oh. Vula, oh. Chiara, aux États-Unis. Alison, Maggie, Manisha, Love, Life, Marianne, etc. C'est aux États-Unis. OK? So, Reshma, différence entre boucher et boucherie. Now, Reshma, like I said to you very quickly, la boucherie is the actually building, the place, yeah? And le boucher is the person that works in that place. So you would say à la boucherie, but you would say chez le boucher because it is a person. Does that make sense? Yes or no? No, it makes no sense at all. Okay, so here we go. J'ai hâte de partir en vacances aux États-Unis. I cannot wait to go on holiday to the United States. Kids Fun. Hello, Alexa. Do you remember me? Yeah, I do. Hello, Kids Fun. Okay, here we go. Vous venez Londres cet été? Vous venez Londres cet été? What's the preposition here? What is the preposition here? Vous venez Londres cet été? So here we've got to think, is Londres a country, a place, specific place, or what? It's definitely a town, a city. So I said to you early on, in order to use the preposition for cities, you say à. À. Vous venez à Londres cet été? À. Absolutely. Well done. You've got it. Bravo, bravo, bravo. OK, vous venez à Londres cet été en Angleterre, par exemple. OK? Perfect. So you come. So are you coming to London this summer? That's what it means. Are you coming to London this summer? OK? Vous venez à Londres cet été. OK. The next one is on achète des légumes marché. Marché. So what would be the preposition before the word marché? So you've got to understand what is a marché. Okay, marché is a market. Okay, so we are buying some vegetables at the market. So you've got to think, okay, what is the gender of marché? It is actually masculine. Okay, it's masculine. So the gender of marché is au marché. On achète des légumes au marché. Au marché. Très bien. Perfect. You've got it right. Canat, silver. Rakesh, les adjectifs possessifs. I have a whole lesson on this on YouTube, and I think it's a very popular video. But also, I cover it in so much detail in my full complete French course, which is super, super popular and has received 5-star reviews from Trustpilot. And I'm going to plug that one again. 15% off for all YouTube watchers. Here we go. Check this one out. There you go. So do you have class for TCF? We have class for TEF, and we have classes for GCSE. And we are recruiting new teachers to be able to deliver DELF and DALF classes as well as TCF. So we are getting specialized in all exams. So soon, Polu what il fait. Okay? Here we go, au marché definitely. And to finish, elles mangent leur ami ce midi. Elles mangent leur ami ce midi. I have joined the French course. Oh, Reshma, welcome to my club. Can't wait to meet you. Well, I mean, I don't meet people personally, but you can if you go to the Aix-en-Provence trip that will take place this year in end of September. Okay, so elles mangent leur ami ce midi. Elles mangent chez. Well done, very good. Elles mangent chez leur ami ce midi. Okay, well done. That one is a hard one. Well done, Maggie and Christy and Frida, Daniela, Frozen Frog, Chiara, Joy Green. Well done. So, why is it chez? Some of you may think, whoa, don't know. Because that means their friend. Okay, their friend. Okay, so that's a possessive here. We wanted a possessive. There it is. Okay, so they, this is they. Can you see they? Because it has an S at the end. Okay, and ENT. So elles mangent. They are eating. Okay, it's a group of ladies at their friend's house. Okay, chez means at someone's house. Okay, chez où aller? Chez leurs amis. Tu es un excellent professeur. Kids fun, thank you. I've been doing that for a long time, probably way older than you. For 33 years. Older than the whole of my team combined. Chez ou avec, madame? Elles mangent avec leur ami ce midi. That works too. Avec works too. You could say, je mange avec ma sœur. Ou je mange chez ma sœur. So there's two different things. Here, chez tells me that the meal is happening at their friend's house. But if you had said, je mange avec leur ami, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's happening at their friend's house. You can eat with someone at the restaurant, for example. So it matters whether you say chez or avec. Okay. Leur with no S cannot, because ami, there is only one friend. Okay, if there are a few friends, leurs amis, plural would work. Okay, in that case, it's their friend and not their friends. Okay, so basically, chez is z. Mariam, yes. It's the possessive, like apostrophe S, absolutely. So every time you want to say, well, I'm going to so-and-so's, chez. Okay, that's pretty much it. And remember, we use chez for doctors, dentists, butchers, bakers, and so on. Absolutely.
Candlestick makers.
Candlestick makers. How do you say that in French? Les fabricants de bougies? Chez le fabricant de bougies. Absolutely. Gosh, what are you trying to do, Liam?
The butchers, bakers, and candlestick makers.
Oh, is that what we say?
Yeah, in English.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know. Okay. How useful was this lesson? Tell me. How useful was this for you? I mean, you may not have found it useful, especially if your level is slightly, higher. But I think it will fit any A2 levels here, okay? So, let me know. Bon. Très bien. Bon. Merci beaucoup. If you have any questions, you can actually... Did you put the 15% off?
Yeah.
Ah, okay, sorry. Très agréable. Merci Hélène et Neil Chinson. C'est très agréable. Very helpful. I am A1 and useful refresher. Très bien. A2. It is... Of course, the sentences are not overly complicated. They are of A1/A2 level, but there's so much to take into account when it comes to prepositions. Now, I'm about to go live for my private watchers, as in the community, and Learn French with Alexa. All the people you see in green are the people that pay to have access at a certain level. And also, we have all the people buying my course on the website have access to hundreds and hundreds of past live lessons, and this one coming up Any other questions that I need? C'est bon, but I don't really understand the difference of Allah and chez. Glory. Well, like I said, okay, I go back to that. Okay, maybe I need to do another. Okay, all right. Let's take, for example, okay, let's take hôpital. Hôpital, okay. Okay, and let's take doctor. Okay, so hôpital is going to be, if you go to the hospital, think about that one. It starts with an L. H. When I said that we use a preposition, any word starting with an H or a vowel should have an L apostrophe. Okay, so je vais à l'hôpital. Okay, je vais à l'hôpital. Okay, that's quite clear. I'm going to the hospital. Okay, same for à la. I know your question was à la, but you can do the same for je vais à la piscine. Okay, à la piscine, because piscine is feminine. I should really use maybe a pink. I need to use a pink. Okay, here we go. So à la piscine, because piscine. Okay, now doctor will be je vais chez le docteur, because doctor here is masculine. So, but chez and then le docteur, and I can see the confusion here. Okay, but chez Marie. If it's a proper noun, you're not going to say chez la Marie. Okay. Oh, though some people in my county in France would say that, but chez Marie. Okay. So if it's a proper noun, someone's house that you name, it would be chez plus their first name. However, doctor, it would be chez le docteur. Okay. À l'hôpital, chez le docteur. I love you, Alexa. You're the best. Thank you. Thank you very much. Madame, do you use a and de without infinities? So, accenti, that's another lesson completely. And I have done a lesson about using a and de with verbs. Okay, infinitive verbs. So, that's it for me. I'm going to say au revoir. Do you teach your GCSE French from scratch or from a certain level? I really want to join the courses, but I wanted to know if you should have a little French background. It's such a good question. I'm going, before I say goodbye, Sherry Lily. I can't see. Sherry Lily, if you have an A2 level, you'd be fine, because we're teaching you the tips of how to succeed at GCSE level. Okay. However, you need some base. You need to know conjugations, you need to know tenses, you need to know the vocabulary based on the IGCSE French, such as the environment or family, or how to describe yourself, your friends, or any topics about, what you want to do in a career, whatever. These are all topics that we teach in that course, okay? I would say that you can have some basic, you need to, in order to join the course of the GCSE. But do you know what? Call us at learnfrenchwithalexa.com, support at learnfrenchwithalexa.com. Oh, he's done it already. And we'll be so happy to answer. Yeah, private live event. Okay, I'm hurrying. Please have a live stream on the preposition for days and months and years and also. Okay, Mariam. Good idea. I make a note and we are going to send that to our content writers. J'habite à Istanbul-Berry. Très bien. En Turquie. That's it for me. Au revoir. À bientôt. Bisous, bisous.